What's up, YouTube family? So I've just taken a break now after driving for ages. I've been at this particular place. What are they called? They're called Max. So I've been at this particular place. They deliver like wood and different wood materials basically to like carpenters and joinery people. They make cabinets for kitchens and things. So that's what I've been doing. And I just thought I'll just do a video quickly as I'm on my break now. I've got 20 minutes left. And an update basically as to what's been happening since I quit my full-time job. As you know, I said I started working for the agency that offers me the flexibility to be able to take on artwork when it comes. Like, for example, I got a commission to do a portrait. I got some design work as well to do, like web design that is. And I'm still trying to get some other work, like freelance work as well, to, you know, create a little, what you call, forgetting all my words. Sorry, I'm forgetting all my words. I literally just got 2 hours sleep last night. Wasn't a particularly good night, but and I had to be at this job for 5 in the morning, so I had to leave my house at 4:30. It means I had to wake up at 4. And you know, when you wake up so early, you're just delirious. That's literally what happened to me. So anyway, sorry if I'm forgetting all my words, but jeez. Anyways, so the update is what I've learned from my first video, where I quit my job and started temping, as you call it, right? Is you don't want to, I don't think I emphasize this enough, right? In case people are thinking to behave just as rash as me, like just quit your job as well, your stable income, your regular income, just quit it and just do, you know, do what you want, right? And live free, do a YouTube channel, or, you know, do some different project. What I would say is, don't do that, right? If you can avoid it, you know. Try and keep that stable income as much as you can. That doesn't mean, like I was saying in my case, sacrificing your mental health and your, you know, your confidence in yourself and your abilities. Each person's case is different, but what I would say, yeah, is although it did help me in leaving, and I wouldn't change that decision, yeah, what I would say for yourself, right, which is the more prudent approach, I would say, yeah, try and rethink your motivations for keeping that job, yeah. So when you go to work, don't think, oh, the pay's rubbish, or the hours are rubbish, I can't do this, can't do that. Just think this, I don't like this particular job. Can I pivot and get another job which is the same but just for different hours? You know, it's important that you want to keep that regular income that you have. Yeah, and I'm talking to people who like are particularly in my situation, where you might have a semi-skilled job. Yeah, like lorry driving, you have to work some really long hours, and you're driving all over the place. And so for me, temping works out quite well, because you can clock up the hours, so you don't have to work every day, everything. And when you're tired, you can say, I'm not really feeling it today, you know, and then you can dedicate that to, you know, your artwork. However, that's not the best situation. It's not the best thing you want to do, basically. It's not the best thing to do, especially if you've got family and stuff. Like, I've got family, you know, and for some people it'd be too stressful to take on that sort of chance. Yeah. So what I would say is try to keep your job. Don't quit it, because the reality is you're going to get some financial struggles as the income's not regular, you know. And if you can't supplement when the times get basically tough, like, you know, there's certain days where the agency may not phone me, you know, and I would just take it on the chin and be like, well, okay, let me dedicate that to, you know, doing a video, doing some art, you know what I mean? But then you may not be you may not be built and equipped to go through that. Do you know what I mean? So I would say do the rational thing, which is either rethink your motivations for your current job. So don't look at it like I'm making this bread rich, all about making myself rich. Look at it more long term and think of a plan to be like if I was in my previous job, what I would do is I'd speak to my family and be like, look, yeah, I hate my job, etc., etc. However, I need this time, yeah, on the weekends to do my art, to pursue my art, right? Or if you find, like I was finding, I didn't have any time whatsoever. I didn't have no time whatsoever. It was the most annoying thing, right? I was doing like 60 hours average a week, and I got home, I was literally gassed. And then the thing is, I had to go to bed straight away. More time when I get back home, I have to cook food. I have to, cook food for the family as well. Make sure the wife's doing all right, which I don't mind. I love doing it. It's not like, I have to do these things. But it's like I can't sit there while, my wife's been working from home and she's got her own ailments and sickness that she has to deal with, and then I'm just gonna leave her to basically eat like ready meals and all that. Nah, man. So I make sure I make her some food, make the kids some food, right? That's just what I like to do. So I will do that, and by the time I finish all that, it's time for me to go to bed after I eat. So if you're in that situation, I know it's very hard. I understand, So I would say you dedicate your weekends to looking for another job, and in your lunch break, which is what I was doing, I was looking for jobs, just applying, yeah? In your lunch break, instead of just sitting there watching YouTube, I'll go on the job sites, have my CV ready, which I prepared on the weekend, yeah? Have your CV ready, and then you could just, on your phone, go through the applications and attach your CV to all these applications, like on Indeed and Total Jobs. They all advertise the same jobs anyway. And then just put your thing on there and just send it, just send it. And that's what I did, just did that. Now, what's happened as a result, and as well, another thing, sorry about that, the thing just cut. My phone is getting too hot apparently. Don't get a Chinese phone. So yeah, the thing always just gets too hot as it records. It's so stupid. Anyway, so what I was saying is, with your CV, yeah, just send that off, and you can use I use Canva, right? Canva.com. Canva, they got a bunch of ready-made, pre-designed CVs, templates on there, and you can scroll through. They've got free ones, they've got paid ones, yeah, and it's not even that much. A month, it's like, I think it's less than around about £10 a month to use the professional looking ones. But anyway, and you've got a list of literally hundreds of different pre-designed, prefabricated, ready-made CVs. You just click on it and you're able to edit it online, and you just fill in all your details. And then, yeah, use ChatGPT. Just ChatGPT, right? I don't know if you've heard of it, right? Use ChatGPT. So what I did, I just went into ChatGPT, I asked it a question, I said, can you do me a CV? These are my skills, these are my experiences, and this is what you can even tailor it. You can even say, and I'm looking for I'm applying for, so I'm applying for this job, yeah, for this company doing this. And you literally copy and paste the details of the vacancy that you've seen into ChatGPT and say, create for me the text on the CV, yeah, for this particular job. And then it will spit out something, you read it over, you think, oh, that's all right, yeah? And then you can tweak it a bit, say, well, highlight this skill about me and highlight that skill. Then it will rejig it and make it look nice. And I did that, and that's how I got an interview. It's later on this month, January, right? No, it's in February. Yeah, it's in February. Is it February or January? I need to look. I'll put it in my. I need to remember that one. So yeah, I've got an interview for a job. I don't know if I'm going to take it, but if it's something where, again, it offers me the kind of flexibility and stability financially that I need to continue to pursue my art, then I'll take it. But I'm not going back into no rat race again, right? I'm now being the master of my own destiny, basically, and I need to take control and be like, the job needs to serve you in it, not you serve the job. And that's why I said about rejigging your motivations for the job that you have, or that now when you're going for the job, you're now saying, okay, it needs to be this, it needs to be this. It might be just so basic. It might just be, okay, now instead of hoping that the job pays me more, I'm only here so I can have my consistent income to dedicate to my art, this, and do you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. So in conclusion, if I was giving you advice, right, and from my experience, right, because it is tough financially, it is tough. Working temping is tough because there's days you don't always work and you still have to pay your bills, right? And I've got debts, yeah, and it ain't funny. So I would say, don't just quit your job just like that without a plan in it. So if you can, yeah, plan first in the sense like, what job are you going to get? What hours do you want? What kind of pay do you want? And if you can't do all of those things, again, try and just rethink another motivation for going to that boring, bad job that you have in it. So now you're turning up and okay, I'm only here because I want to do this. You can even ask, I mean, if it's even possible. For me, it wasn't even possible. There was no wiggle room to ask for, my hours to be rejigged or anything like that. So, but yeah, and then, like I said, man, apply for jobs on the weekend, yeah? Use those free softwares like I mentioned and create that CV and just send that bad boy off to as many people as you can, and then use your lunch breaks to apply for those jobs. So that's what I would advise. Well, that's what I've learned. That's what I've experienced, So I'll keep you updated with more of my art journey. Will this actually work? I believe it will. And I believe, you can do it too, right? You can do it. I know things are hard. The economy, they say, is bad. But for me, I've always been like struggling financially. I've always, since I was young, since I was in growing up in Southeast London, I've always never known to be coming across big money like that. But so when people say, oh, the economy is bad, it's like, my economy in person has always been bad, and this is the only way I know how to fix it. Doing something I love to do. I don't want to do it for money, but the reality is I need money to do it. It's kind of frustrating. Maybe I'll do another video about how do you work right at your passion, at your desire, and what you're talented for, and not just have the motivation of money in your head. But not that it's wrong to have the motivation for money, because obviously, but maybe I'll do another video on that. But yeah, so I hope you learned something from that, and yeah, I'll See you in another video. Alright, later, yeah.